And now we have the pleasure of welcoming Mr. Nawaf Al Gharabally, CEO of Zain Kuwait, a dynamic leader steering one of the region's leading telecom operators through innovation and digital transformation to create a future defined by agile connectivity. And joining him is Mr. Issam, CMO, Telecom Review Group. Let's give them a round of applause for their fireside chat.
Warm welcome to Mr. Nawaf Al Gharabally, CEO of Zain Kuwait.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you in our summit. Let's start by a few questions. First one, Zain Kuwait often says our power is people. How is the company embedding human-based design into its digital services?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I guess everyone is heavy after lunch, so probably a light talk will enhance the mood. So when we say our people is our power, it has a history, it has a background. With everything that we have heard in the past day and a half, it seems that it is 100% sure that this industry is going to shake. There are a lot of uncertainties across the organizations, and everyone's trying to find his way into remaining profitable and growing stronger. When we wanted to fix our strategy going forward for the next 5 years, of course, we go to the smart consultants, and everyone is trying to tell you that either you change or you are out of the business. And probably this is true. But change what exactly? Change the business model, change the technology that we do, change the products and services. So when we went back to the drawing board, I think the first question we've asked ourselves is who we are. Instead of what do you want to be, is who we are. And since inception, Zain has been a human-centric organization. It was built on certain sets of values that everyone in Zain believes in it. So we decided, you know what, we will not change. This is who we are, and this is what we do best. How can we build a business strategy based on the foundations that we are strong in, which is believing in the power of people, being customers and being employees of Zain, or being industries and companies now with the changes that are happening with the ICT. We've tried this strategy, and the whole business model, products and services, and offering to the market is based on the foundation of who are our customers, what do they want, and what we can do to serve them as humans. We would like to know every customer by name and face. This will not happen. Hopefully AI one day will help us do that, where we have this segment of one of offering each individual a service by its own. But we hope we reach that stage one.
I hope so. What specific innovations or upgrade within Zain's infrastructure actually are enabling more reliable, sustainable, and intelligent connectivity across our region?
The launch of 5.5G in Kuwait, which happened in collaboration with all the players in Kuwait with the support of the government, was a big milestone back in June. We launched 5G in 2019. 2025 June, we launched 5.5G. And I think if you look at the metrics and all the reports, international reports, Kuwait and the GCC stays at number one when it comes to penetration, coverage, and availability of high-speed networks. This is from a technology point of view, but for us it doesn't make sense because we're not competing with ourselves or we are competing on technology. No, we're competing on service. So the other thing that I think we are going through now is an ugly BSS digital transformation. I'm saying ugly because I'm a CEO, I'm not a CTO. I used to be a CTO, and this is a nightmare for everyone. But with the human-centric approach that we have decided to do, I think we're approaching with our partners this project to be successful, hopefully, but it's a difficult approach. And it should ensure the sustainability of the business going forward with AI and all the changes that are happening.
My third question, Nawaf, Zain believes technology should serve humanity. And how is this shaping your approach to AI adoption and digital transformation?
That's the most difficult question. It keeps us awake at night. We love technology. We are a technological company at the end. We are a service provider also, but we have a mission and a message to give to the society. For us, the business plan is very important, where this technology needs to have that return on investment, but at the same time, it needs to have that impact on the society itself. So following the technological trend keeps us in competition, but enabling this technology to make a societal impact, improving people's life, achieving or unlocking potential that used to be closed before, this is what we thrive for. For example, with 5.5G in Kuwait, we managed to put Kuwait on the map with the Guinness record with the longest distance robotic medical operation between Kuwait and Sao Paulo. This is a big thing.
Yes.
It's one operation, but it puts my country on the map. It unlocks potential life-saving operations that probably will enhance people's life and gives us back this satisfaction that we all want. And I need to be clear and frank, and this is my personal view. I don't think mobile operators or service providers will ever monetize technologies. Whoever says we're going to monetize 5G, we're going to monetize 6G, I think we still look at the old slides that the consultants gave us. We will never unlock the profitable income from technology. We will unlock and monetize the verticals that this technology enables. And this is where we don't know which direction the industry is going because it depends on what do the customer want. So the question, do I provide the technology which I think is right for everyone? Or we should ask the customers, what do they want? And then we'll adapt our strategy and our investment towards achieving that. With competition, yes, we need to follow certain trends. We need to be prepared. But it's what does the customer want that drives the investment strategy of Zain and going forward.
Yes. So basically your statement is kind of reality.
I've been in this industry for long to say that. I hope the vendors will not be upset. But no, technology, I think, has become a commodity. Yes. Everyone will be able to sell it and everyone will be able to buy it. It's what potential opportunities that it creates in parallel that needs to be grabbed. And this needs a vision and eye to look at those potentials and invest on them using the infrastructure that you have.
Yeah. Impact is not only measured in speed and capacity, it's measured in responsibility. Can you elaborate on how Zain Kuwait is addressing this?
From two aspects mainly. First of all, we don't design products based on the capabilities of the network. We go to the commercial team and they will design the journeys that will dictate the architecture of the infrastructure that we need to deploy. And this is also happening with the BSS transformation. It's a very complicated project, but it's led by commercial team. It's not led by technical team, although I'm coming from a technology background. But knowing that the commercial products and services journeys that needs to be written, putting the customer as a human in focus, where we redefine the journeys again, will dictate the architecture of the infrastructure that we need to do. And this is a big debate with the technology suppliers. So it's not customization, it's changing the whole operating model, bringing engineers, listening to commercial people, designing the network. This is one. Second thing, I think we don't claim that we have the best network from KPIs anymore. We don't care about numbers, gigabits, megabits, latencies, or all of these, no. It's the agent from the customer care who interacts with the customer who says, do I have the best network or no? And here's my thermometer. It's not the KPIs that is provided by the NOC or SOC or any operating system. This is a mind shift change that puts pressure on everyone, but this is how we want to be perceived.
Yes.
Regardless of the numbers that you see, if the customer is happy, then it needs to be reflected to the customer-facing agent, and this needs to be reflected to us whether we're doing a good job or no. The third aspect, which is, I think, very important, sustainability, especially for the region. And I think I'm very proud to announce that yesterday we received the CDP score, and we've scored A. I think this is the highest in the industry. We've been B- and B+, now we've scored A. That was yesterday. And I think we've taken the necessary measures, not in terms of taking actions in reducing power and consumption and everything. No, it's looking at the whole supply chain, from the vendor side to the consumer side, and through the government also regulations and policies that should help us achieve that. Yes. So I think closing this angle puts always the customer into focus and look at him as a person, regardless if he's corporate or no, or data center or a sensor. It has a sentiment that we need to understand, and based on that we work.
Thanks a lot, Nawaf. It's great pleasure to have you.
Likewise.
And great insight from Zain Kuwait and for your statements as well. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate this. Thank you.
Let's have a photo.